right. They do not have a supernova down the low ground, but waiting for it. It's going to be Boomy.
Revealing the clinks, but in comes Fly. With Snowball ready, they could try and gap close MSS. They shards, but it doesn't really block anyone, and Crit still slain by the Ursa. Turning back to Fly, who tag teams now Snowballs, immediately trying to disengage. He's already popped his stick, and that chain stun. Oh, MSS, he had the enchant. Ryoya doesn't get the pick off. Crit still coming in, dusting up the clinks though. They saw him under the sentry, and now the EMP Fisher chain stun him up and clear out that Skelly boy.
Man, Clinks is not...
Lellis shut down bottom lane, having some troubles. Quinn getting snowballed on by Fly. They've got the Fisher from MSS, as it looks like Fly just grabbing a DD rune, but giving his life in the exchange. Oh, Bulba gets away from the gank, or does he? Tornado into Fisher. Quinn not popping the cold snap until now. Gets an urn charge in onto Bulba, and in comes the teddy bear. Snowball save will buy some time, but it's following the Invoker back deeper into the waiting arms of MSS, and Champ Totem slam him down. And RTZ's come in here aggressively. Pops the Pulse Nova. Yawa with the Enrage, and they turn and face up against the Lesh, bring him low and kill him off. MSS doesn't have any spells left to give, so his life is all he can trade here. For the safety of the rest of his squad, as Quinn actually turning. Looking for a pick on Fly, pops his little magic stick. Fly, urn charge, and the Nature's Wrath bouncing in. There's Crit down. Fly still alive somehow. Catapult wave here as the collapse onto mid lane. Tornado with a Fisher lined up will stop any snowballs coming, and that's the Tusk gone yet again. And there is the smoke. Fly, Bulba, smoke gets popped, making a play onto the clinks. Quincy crew come in strong. A snowball onto the Invoker though, that's a massive target to grab, but MSS there with the potential Echo Slam, Yules into the air and Quinn about to fall. Down he goes with the Echo from MSS, it nearly blows up 3 of them. RTZ's still going to fall and Ryoya turns with a Melt Strike, but Yawa back in there with a double kill. A great positioning from that Earthshaker. They contend with the Earthshaker and that Echo Slam as Crit also going to feel the pain here. Does stop for MSS if he needs to pop it. Crit. Death Pact, but there's the dust coming out. It's actually Lellis who's holding a second set.
3-0, it doesn't get better than this. But if they can jump on Earthshaker, Lellis finds him.
Yeah, they find Bulba. He's a goner. MSS is going to have Blink Dagger off the back of this now. And all of a sudden, 16 minutes in, you're contending. Yules up, Split Earth lands on SVG. Quick little pick on the Enchantress there, nicely done by EG. Yawar.
I love that one.
Yawar.
Just the 4
The
legs.
Nature's Wrath, the hits come in. Yawar gets the solo snipe on RTZ's Lash. He's still got Aegis, so he's not too bothered about losing 1 life here, but where's the rest of his team? They are coming in. Quinn ready with Deafening Blast, Cold Snap. Ryoya in trouble. MSS fishes him up and the EMP's there. They've got reveal if she Melt Strikes, so down goes the TA. Aggressive. Not a devastating laning stage start, but it wasn't good by any means. Oh, they've caught RTZ with a cold snap. Yeah, they stopped his TP and sniped him out.
Whosoever stands against me.
Looking for a target. Who's he gonna spot? TP from Lellis. Spots out Bulba, so no blink call. Not this game. Bulba shut down completely. This Axe has not had a single iota of impact. 6-24. Quincy Crew counter in spawning, but RTZ out in the front lines has opened himself up to potential danger as Bulba blinks, but he doesn't call, so still no blink call this game. SVG turns to face the Axe, forces him back onto the high ground.
Oh, nice block.
Shards very well placed there by Fly. Still coming in, and this Fisher block doesn't fully block, but it still catches Bulba, and that's the end of him. Axe down for the 6th time this game.
You see how much damage he dealt on Axe. 747 in trouble.
Another great Fisher here from MSS, going to make sure there's no refraction, meld, blink, nothing. TA has no options. And RTZ Lesh, he's going to go for this attempted kill on the Enchantress. SVG is getting blown up pretty quickly. Quincy Crew, not too bothered losing EG gathering up in the dire jungle. As Ryoya with a DD rune scouted, yeah, the Ghost Walk, he saw the little debuff there. Meld into dust, Ryoya. Oh dearie me, no escape in from MSS, Lellis and Quinn, all converging on the TA's face.
Can kill you.
EG coming out onto the map. Crit has been scouted under Sentry Ward. Do they have any dust? They've got a Tornado up. Fisher from MSS, they're still under the sentry, so reveal is there. The blink call from Bulba.
It's nothing.
Oh no, not what you wanted. Still, they've got the Yules on Split Earth landing. Good punch up into the air and Quinn will fall. EG do strike down and get themselves one, maybe two kills. Looking for SVG with another blink from
They
Bulb.
instantly smoke.
And a blink echo straight on top of Ryoya. Yawa's there with the damage and beyond godlike Ursa. Continuing that streak, 10-0-5.
He can easily backstab.
And RTZ smoke's been popped. Bulba, where's the blink? No jump at all. MSS gonna fish a block and try and stop EG from moving forward. The blink call does try and catch out the Nature's Prophet here. Lelis being shredded by the damage from the Leshrac, but the Blade Mail's up now, trying to turn it back. But the BKB from RTZ allows him to stay alive until the bash comes from Yawar. Essence Ring with the Yule Scepter up. MSS doesn't have Echo, so just fishing up two. Great chain stuns, and down they go. Axe and the Lash both falling, and Yawar just focusing crit now. They've got reveal on him with a dust forward. They find the clinks and a double kill for Ursa. Chasing Fly and looking for Ryoya. Hiding inside the meld, but they've still got so much reveal here. Snowball back onto Quinn. Invoker falls, but Yawar still going. This Ursa is an absolute monster.
Crit with this position for Clinks is keeping them in game.
Quinn did just buyback. And it looks like he might be dying again here, you know? Clinks plus Tusk. Deafening Blast doesn't do the job. Lelis TP's in, but it's all too little too late. And this means
anything
that
out of that, like level 3 Echo Slam, and it's gonna take quite some time to get it. Instead, give it to Invoker. He's level 20 talent. Minus
There's
8
the
seconds.
jump.
Tornado cooldown is big.
Bulba's in onto Lelis, the backstab from Fly, focusing MSS, so still no blink Echo Slam. Ryoya though, shredded by Yawar. The Ursa gets to work as Bulba is dunked into the ground with an Echo Slam onto two. It's all they needed. MSS just holds the line, and now they move on to Leshrac, a double for SVG, and Yawar is 15-0. Smoke from Quincy. Quinn leads the charge. Fisher not connecting, but there's the blink Abyssal Blade. Templar Assassin dead for 70 seconds.
It's a
Regardless of BKB or not. Oh, RTZ. Does that Tornado scout him? I don't believe they see him, but now they do. And we go with a cold snap, the bashes, and RTZ's gone. Both big calls trying to meld strike, deal any damage he can, as the backstab from RTZ trying to catch SVG, but the Ursa Warrior frontlining slays crit. Down goes the Clinks, buys back immediately as they do get a catch with Bulba. Blinking and calling, Quinn is dead. RTZ taken out by SVG with his impetus hits, annihilating EG. Fly in the trees, there he is. Mega kill streak for SVG, and good game is called. Quincy crew taking game one in this best of 3, 46-15. EG held on for much longer than it felt like they could, because that was really a straightforward, decisive victory.
Very, very strong. 200 damage per hit.
And all that extra armor and HP regen is correct down bottom, dealt with by SVG. Trying to get away with a Shadow Realm here, but
Easy
Splinter
peasy.
Blast connecting in as Lelis finds Fly up top. They're still focusing Bulba bottom though. He's trading back for the Wyvern now, but Yawar, can he get this kill? Doesn't look like it.
Such a lovely guy.
That's so
Dire's
nice.
middle tower is under attack.
Ryoya,
Then I message him,
X-Mark.
asking him if Lelis is a part of the team. He does not reply. Thanks, Jack.
Ignored. Oh man. Ryoya slain with that first Reaper Scythe of the game. Tipped up by MSS as well.
It's huge amount of damage. Let's see, there's a rotation from Dark Willow. You can easily dodge that with the snowball.
Radiant's courier.
Curse Crown doesn't land. Necro unit. I'm going to come out. Look at that with a tag team onto PA, nearly slaying her. Lelis still being dealt with by the Alpha Wolf and the Mud Golem, focusing back into crit, but SVG can't do enough. Or maybe he can. The final touch from the Necro units. Lelis gets the kill, and in comes Quinn. Reaper Scythe time absolutely is. Fly drops. And RT Spirit Vessel. Necro's going to have Greaves done. Just dispel it off. Punch not connecting on the Dark Willow. Shadow Realming away with Bramble Maze there. Trapping Lelis in place. He can't snowball with the root up, but they're still going to give chase onto the Willow. And crit falls for a killing spree onto that Necro as they also get the curse mid. Ryoya all caught up. Trying to torrent and maybe going to have to boat himself here because the Invis Room snagged by SVG. No escape as the Reaper Scythe takes him out of the game.
Tusk Snowball. There's also Song. No points in Ensnare yet. Bulba in a bit of trouble on the bottom. He can't just TP out. He's dead.
They're holding shards and the snowball. The shards don't block him in though, as SVG has his work cut out for him. They song their arrow. They look to connect onto both heroes, Chen and Abaddon, as a tag team comes up once more from Lelis. They're trying to think about fearing them back with that big old terrorize from Dark Willow. Who are you flaming, Lacoste?
check the scoreboard. I'm not gonna name any names. I mean, I'm not
look
gonna
at the
call out Chen.
scoreboard. Song of the Siren sets up on 2 top. They've got TPs galore onto the outpost. Who are they going to focus on? Looks like the arrow landing onto PA. The focus onto Chen takes it down. Reaper's Scythe not quite connecting perfectly, but this opens up Roshan. I don't know if he was actually going to die, but down bottom lane, MSS helped by Lilith. Arteezy all alone. Doesn't have Blur, and there we go with a tag team. Easy pick off for Lilith coming in to
Fine,
save his
Rapier.
Okay, I'm not going insane then. Lilith. Cursed Crown from the Dark Willow. Giving her a couple of punches, terrorizing the Tusk. Moonlight Shadow there with the invis, but in comes the Dust, Crit, and Arteezy. Gonna get stunned up by the Snowball. Arrow very nearly connected there, but in comes the Bedlam. Dark Willow looking to finish off Lilith. He's tanky though. This boy turns around to fight as MSS focuses Arteezy. They're gonna lose the PA here as the Necro units and Yawar come in to finish off the job. Crit, shielded, healed, and arrowed in the back of the head as the Torrent, not gonna land, comes in. An X-Mark Torrent with the boat. It's gonna catch the Necro.
It's just gonna tickle Necro.
Can you even do any damage to this man? They've cursed up the Kunkka.
arrow?
Long-range arrows straight onto Ryoya. Kunkka now surrounded by the Naga and everyone else from Quincy crew, demolishing the Kunkka. Reaper Scythe into the ground, and Bulba back to the tier 4s you go. Pop your borrowed time. Go on, Bulba. Back to Fountain. No, you've been slapped. Song from Naga Siren here. Yawar with the arrow combo, picking off the Abaddon. Beautifully done by Quincy crew.
And good game is called. Like, EG, man, they got stomped. Yawar died once in both of these games. Very nice showing from him.
Really great stuff. Quincy crew.